Yeah, like I said it to you, innit? Like I said round five AJ.
Okay.
100, but like I always thought, yeah, AJ's gonna win this because the bar gets hits to, it's in, even though they say he's on form, but in his last, I think the last two or three fights, he gets hit too much, right? So I'm
Hmm.
thinking AJ's gonna capitalize on that, yeah. So I thought he's gonna win. Even before the fight started, on the zone, they done a poll. It was 83% AJ to win.
Okay.
So everyone, like, no, even I checked the odds earlier. The odds were AJ was the favorite. I think the bar was 10-3.
Okay.
AJ was the favorite. So yeah, for me, he was the favorite, but I think the general public all thought AJ was the favorite. So it's just crazy, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like when I watched it, like obviously, everyone was shocked. WhatsApps are pinging off. Everyone's like, wow, wow. But I watched it again, like just literally just now, and the first thing, and even the commentators were saying this, that his hands were down like this. Where
Yep.
Dubois, if you watch it, he's like this, yeah, up and popping off jabs, whatever. AJ's like that, and it's weird. Like even like I was watching, round one. That say, yeah, there was only one good punch that AJ done, which was the uppercut, yeah. And you see the uppercut, that's what got him knocked out in round five because
Mm.
when he rocks, I don't want to skip too fast, but I'm just saying like he didn't have much variation. Like there was no body shots from AJ. If you look through all the rounds, there's not. The bar was going for the body, going for the heads. AJ was just seemed to be just going for his head basically.
Mm.
And the uppercut, yeah, round one he got a good uppercut, but then in round five, not to skip too far, but he just, I think when he landed on Dubois, and then I think when he tried to do an uppercut, that's when
Yep.
Dubois got him. Yeah, it's like he was just, I don't know, it just, his defense was poor, man, and
Yeah.
it just, there was
Terrible.
no variation. He's kind of trying to be a boxer, which don't suit him. Even yesterday, to me, yes, he did land one or two right hands and uppercut, but he still seemed to be trying to box.
Mm.
Yeah, and he didn't really go like with the bar. The bar was on it, from round one was on it. And but I don't know if you can. I don't know if even if you was to change a trainer, because you said, yeah, now that he's AJ's basically turned more into a boxer, trying to hit but trying not to get hit. Yeah,
Mm.
but that's because of Ruiz. What you said, I don't. That's never. I don't know if that's going to leave him. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like now other boxers have seen this year. Because look, there was Big Baby Miller was there. Dylan White was there. Who else was there? Tyson Fury. That these guys, yeah, all you have to do, it seems like it, is just put it on AJ, and just and if soon as long as you land on him, you're gonna ruffle his feathers. And it just feels like what trainer can really get him back to how he was? But the thing is, he's shook to get hit now, and
Yep.
that's the fear. He's got now the fear of getting hit. You know what? Like, and I feel like he is now the heavyweight Amir Khan. Yeah. The only difference is that Amir Khan, what was he like, middleweight, right?
Yep.
Yeah, middleweight, yeah. Like they're not obviously heavy hitters, so Amir Khan can recover stuff like that. AJ, people are still going to want to see AJ because he's got that vulnerability. He's got a big following, but I he's now dropped out of the top five for me, hundred
Easily.
percent.
Yep.
He's
He's
now top.
gone.
Yeah, I think what we said. I think like a Wilder. I think a Big Baby Miller could be
I think
being next
Wilder
fight.
or Dylan White, those two fights can still be made, and I think
Yeah, the only thing Dylan White though, he ain't fought for like 2 years. He said, 'cause I watched the interview. He did have a fight in Ireland,
mm,
but that was some dead fight. Maybe that's one fight in 2 years, so he's not going to be ready for that. But do you think AJ would beat Derek Chisora? I know it sounds a bit mad, but
uh,
Chisora still kind of got it.
boy, you know what?
You don't
I
know.
reckon at this point it'll be a close fight now.
Right now, everything for Dubois is just going perfectly. He's got a good camp now. Like, like even like Don Charles. 'Cause I never really used to rate Don Charles. I know I used to work with
Chisora.
Chisora, and I never used to take him seriously. But now, like, you've got to give him credit because I know Dubois was giving his dad credit. Like in bare interviews, if you watch it, yeah, and I have to say it, like Dubois keeps going, yeah, thank God or my dad, but
Hmm.
you got to thank Don Charles, bruv, because
Yep.
when he's coming, he's now changed you completely. You are now like one of the top, maybe top three fighters now. He's put that down. So I think they'll just go again. They'll sign it up and they'll be like, you know what? Like, just let's get it done earlier. He could knock him out within 4 rounds. But you know what? If Dubois again, because to me, when they fought the first time, I don't think it was a low blow, and
Never.
I think Dubois could easily. Because we know this now. It's like with AJ, he's not got good chin. Usyk's body is not holding up, and if Dubois and what I saw from watching the match, watching fight yesterday, Dubois is good at body shots. Yeah, Dubois can easily make him quit, bruv. Like make him just touch the canvas
Facts.
and not get back up. So I do think, yeah, he's on a roll, man. Like he's just on it. He's 27. People have been grilling him for time, innit? He's not a good talker, but
No, not at all.
I think a lot of people grill him for, obviously, the Joe Joyce thing. You remember he quit against Usyk.
Yep.
So all of this is played, and he's just come through it, and yeah, man, I think he can do bits against Usyk,
I
but
think so as well, man.
let's
I
see,
think,
man. You know what? But Cody against Joshua.
yeah, that I reckon he'll bang up Joshua, bro. I reckon he'll bang him up.
He is like they say like Joe Joyce the juggernaut. He's
Yeah.
like the same thing, but he's next level, man. He
The
just
Congo,
push
it's called
forward.
the Congo word.
Yeah, from Congo, them guys, man. Like he just that's what I'm saying. If that's what I'm saying. AJ, there's a lot of fights that AJ. So you know what? Like, yeah, we don't want him to retire. Like, he's a big name, but there's a lot of fights out there. But now his credibility is kind of now like it's not like you see how the poll yesterday was 83%. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not going to be like that no
It's
more.
opposite
That's
now. Yeah.
yeah, it's done that kind of thing now. It's like 50% or 40%.
Yeah, less than
Like
50%.
there's a
You know what I mean?
100%.
So,
As I said to you, yeah, everyone thought AJ's gonna win, so we
yeah,
wouldn't have only been wrong. Everyone.
yeah,
I'm sure that even the Shake guy was pissed, bruv. Like because he wants AJ and Fury, doesn't he?
yeah.
So that's messed up his whole plans in his head, man. That's messed it up.
I mean, people will still pay to see it, though, you know?
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
man. 100%. It's still a big boy fight, but I just
Yeah.
think, with the belts, imagine for undisputed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's bigger, isn't it?
That's not going to happen ever because I don't think AJ's ever going to get back
Yeah,
to
I
that
don't
level,
think
man.
AJ will ever be a champion again, you know?